Hi guys, welcome to today's kickboxing lesson. So hopefully by now you've done the pre-recorded warm-up. If not, go back and do that. And if you have, then we can get started. So put your feet together, hands by your side, and bow. Now, what we're going to be working on today is a sequence of a pad drill. So we've got 7 techniques. We're going to build up one technique at a time. Each time we'll spend 2 minutes on it, and we'll break up each sequence of techniques with an exercise. Now, that made a lot more sense in my head, so let me explain. First sequence, what we're going to be doing is our first technique is our jab. Okay, so we're just going to start left leg forwards, right leg back, open stance, hands up, throwing that jab out to the front. We've come to the end of our sequence now because we're just working on the first technique. So we're going to do our first exercise, which is going to be a lunge. Okay? Then we change stance. Right leg forwards. Throw the jab, which is now on our right hand. And then we do our lunge. Now on our right leg. Okay? So back to left leg. Jab. Lunge. Change stance. Jab. Lunge. Okay, so we'll do this for 2 minutes, and then we'll change, we'll add on the next technique, and then we'll change the exercise as well. All the exercises will be 2 minutes long, with 1 minute rest in between. So guys, if obviously as this gets more complicated, switching between left stance and right stance will get a little bit confusing, so I'll just take this time before you start your set, just to kind of run through it. You can pause the video, just run through it, make sure you've got your coordination all right, and then once you think you've got it sus, just join in with me for the 2 minute workout. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started with set number 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So here we go. Jab, lunge, stance, jab, lunge, jab, lunge, jab, lunge. I didn't put my gloves on because later in these sequences we're doing push-ups and stuff, so I just left them off. If you want to wear your gloves while you're doing this, that's fine. Also, if you've got the benefit of somebody to hold pads for you, they can keep you right. Make sure you're doing technique on the correct stance, punching with the correct hand, lunging with the correct leg. Well over halfway now. Coming up to the last 30 seconds. Speed up a little bit just for the last few seconds. You can do. And time. Right, 1 minute rest. Turn that down a little bit so you can hear it. Right, get a drink if you need it. Next technique we're going to throw is going to be a cross. So now, starting left leg forward, we're going to go jab, cross, 2 techniques, and then our exercise is going to be a star jump. So we go jab, cross, feet together, star jump, right leg forwards, jab on the right hand, cross on the left hand. So always my front hand is going first. So we do our star jump, back to the left leg forwards, left hand goes first, jab, cross, star jump. and repeat. Okay guys, so again, if you need a bit of time to get the hang of that, just pause the video, run through it, otherwise we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Jab, cross, side jump, bam, bam. Nice and steady. 2-minute workout's quite a long one, so we don't need to be thrashing it, but we want to pace ourselves so we can really get a good workout without gassing out too soon. Over halfway. Last 30 seconds. Again, if you can speed up, push it. And time. Good. 1 minute rest. Again, grab yourself a drink. What we're going to do now is adding on the third technique and changing the exercise. So third technique is going to be a bob and weave. Now if you've got a pad holder, when your left leg forwards, it's going to be the left hand that comes towards you. When your right leg forwards, it's going to be the right hand that comes towards you. Okay, so the easiest way I find if you're the pad holder is just match your partner's stance. When they're left leg forwards, you go left leg forwards, you know that's always your front hand. And if your partner's right leg forwards, you go right leg forwards, so it's your right hand. So for the pad holder, it just makes it a little bit easier if you're moving with them in the same manner. Okay, so we've got jab, cross, bob and weave. And then we're going to get a little bit of up and down now. We're going to go down for a push-up. Okay, so I drop down, I do my push-up, I come back up, right leg forwards, jab on the right, cross on the left, bob and weave, and then I come down for my push-up. Back to left leg forwards. Okay, so again, just run through that a couple of times, make sure you got it sus, and then we'll go for the 2 minutes. Alright, so. Oh, and the bob and weave, just a few technical points about that in case it's something new to you. We're not just going straight down, straight up, okay? As that shot comes around towards us, we're kind of ducking away from it, so we're sinking down on this knee, and as it comes over our head, we roll our body weight across onto this knee, and then come up on the other side. So it's like we're drawing kind of U-shape with our head, like that, and then we're opposite stance, and we're going around. Okay, so jab, cross. My weight's kind of already on this leg anyway, so it's comfortable to sink down on this. So jab, cross, bob and weave onto the back leg, and then drop down for my push-up. All right, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Starting in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Jab, cross, bob and weave, push-up. Right leg forwards, jab, cross, bob and weave, push up. Left leg forwards, jab, cross, bob and weave, push up. Right, we're well over halfway now. Jab, cross, bottom weave, push up. That's 10 seconds. And time. Didn't quite get that last push up in. Okay, 1 minute rest. It is warm today. Right. Hope you guys are sweating as much as I am. So what we're going to be doing, technique number 4 now. So just over halfway. Technique number 4, easy enough to remember because it's the same as technique number 2, our cross punch. Okay, and if you're doing your bottom weave correctly, as I showed you, this should feel pretty natural coming up off that bottom weave and throwing the cross off the backhand, because your weight after the bottom weave should be in your back leg. Let me show you. Left leg forwards, right leg back, jab, cross, that's technique number 2. Bottom weave down my lead leg, rolling back onto my back leg. And number 4, the cross, same as number 2. Boom. Okay, so we're pushing off that leg, straight through that punch. That's how we get the power, okay? If I'm on this back leg like this, I throw a jab, it's really hard to kind of get any force into it. So it should feel really good coming off that backhand and throwing that cross all the way through. So, left leg forwards, right leg back. Jab, cross, bottom weave, cross. If you've accidentally, by any chance, done the bottom weave the wrong way and gone this way, then the cross will feel weird and kind of a bit more like a jab than a cross. Okay? So just correct yourself, go the other way instead, and fire that cross. Should feel a lot better. Well, play around with both, and you'll soon figure out which one's the best one, okay? That should be the one I'm doing. Hopefully. Okay, so once you've done that sequence, jab, cross, bottom weave, cross, you're going to drop down, do a sit-up, okay? Just one sit-up. So we drop down, sit up, back up onto your feet, right leg forwards, okay? Jab, cross, going down my lead leg, rolling back onto my back leg, throw that cross, and again, sit down, sit up, just like that. Okay, make sure you got a little bit of space behind you. Careful not to bash my head on the wall. Okay, so you guys make sure you got plenty of space around you and you're not going to be banging into anything. Okay, again, take a minute or two, just run through it slowly before we get started. Jab, cross, bottom weave, cross, sit up, change stance, jab, cross, bottom weave, cross, sit up. Alright, and then we'll go through it for 2 minutes. So you can pause the video now, practice it a couple of times, and then come back. Okay, so let's get started with the 2 minute workout. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Jab, cross, bottom weave, cross, sit up. Jab, cross, bottom weave, cross, sit up. Remember to change stance every time. Back to left leg forwards. And we're back to right leg forwards. Just remember, whatever stance you're in, just let that hand go first. So left leg forwards, my left hand goes first. Always let your lead hand lead you. when you're fighting, your jab is the punch you use the most anyway, because you're always testing the distance, making sure your opponent is keeping their guard up. And of course, because it's your lead hand, that's the hand that's closest to your opponent, so it's easiest to hit them with that. Right, 45 seconds to go. Start speeding up a little bit. Less than 20 seconds to go. And time. Very good. Okay. 1 minute rest. Next, we've got to add on technique number 5. So let me get a quick drink of water. So, technique numero 5. This is going to be a hook punch on the lead hand. So, if we're left leg forwards, it's the same hand we use for the jab, okay? Our lead hand. If we're right leg forwards, same hand we use for the jab, the right hand, okay? So, after you've done your bob and weave cross, my weight should now be on my lead leg, which makes a lead punch a lot easier to throw. So, I'm going to throw that hook around the side onto my target, okay? I'm not doing a big swing. Alright, that's a lazy technique. If you do that when you're sparring, you're just going to miss by a mile, okay? You always see, if you ever watch street fights or anything like that, between two people who've never had any formal training, they're always like this, swinging at each other like that. Very rarely anything actually lands and they do any damage with that. So, to keep the technique good on the hook, keeping the technique nice and tight, bringing it around, engaging your hips as you turn, get maximum power into that. Again, I've explained this in previous videos, whether you want to punch with your thumb on top or your thumb to the side, entirely up to you. I prefer the thumb on top, it works better for me, but if you like doing it that way, I'm not going to pull you up about it, okay? So, the whole thing we've got so far: jab, that's 1, cross, that's 2, bob and weave, that's 3, cross, that's 4, hook, that's 5. Okay? Once you finish that 5 punch sequence, squat. Change stance, right leg forwards, jab, cross, bob and weave, cross, hook on the lead hand. Okay? So, squat again. That's your exercise. Get nice and deep into that squat. And with left leg forwards. Jab, left hand. Cross, bob and weave, another cross, and hook. Okay? So we're never doing 2 punches off the same hand back to back. Okay, the only exception to that is the 2 crosses we throw, but we have a bob and weave in the middle to break that up. Okay, so jab, cross, bob and weave, cross, hook, squat, right leg forwards, jab, cross, bob and weave, cross, hook, squat, left leg forwards. That is how we're going to do it for 2 minutes. Again, guys, pause the video, take a little bit of time, figure it out, work out the coordination, run through it a few times. Once you think you got it sus, it doesn't have to be 100%, once you think you got it sus, just join in back with us right now. Okay, we're going to get started with that 2-minute workout in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Jab, cross, bob and weave, cross, hook, squat, change stance. Jab, cross, bob and weave, cross, hook, squat. I got lost. Sorry. Good job. Last 30 seconds. Here we go. Let's speed up a little bit. 10 seconds. And time. Good job. Okay. 1 minute rest. If you find yourself getting confused a little bit, stick with it, guys. You've come so far. Don't give up now. Just got 2 more to add on anyway. So, next, your pad holders so far, if they've been doing it correctly, when your left leg forwards, their left leg forwards, they're going jab, cross, bob and weave, cross, hook. So they turn the pad to the side for the hook because you're punching someone on the side of the head rather than the face like the jab. Okay, so this hand's never moving for the pad holder, their backhand is always staying where it is. Jab, cross, bob and weave, cross, hook. Next technique you're going to throw, again, is going to be left hand for the pad holder. They're going to try and hit you in the head, again, just like they did with the bob and weave, but this time instead of ducking underneath it, you're just going to cover. So you just put your backhand up to your head, turn away slightly, absorb that impact, and cover, okay? Keep your elbow tucked in, don't stick it out here, because just in case, they might go and try and hit you in the body, in which case your elbow's in the wrong place. If your elbow's tucked in, and they try and hit you in the body, all you need to do is drop it down a little bit. You can easily block that, okay? So important to keep your elbows tucked in, turn away a little bit, absorb that impact, and then you'll be nice and safe. If you're wearing a glove, or even if you're not wearing a glove, make sure your hand is right beside your ear, okay? Don't have it out in the front trying to block their shot before it gets to you, okay? Don't hold it out here in anticipation, because you don't want to teach bad habits, because when you do come to sparring and you start trying to block punches like that, the punch inevitably is just going to go around your arm and still hit you in the head, okay? So you've got to keep that hand or the glove right beside your head. So, the whole sequence is going to look like this. Jab, that's 1. Cross is 2. Bob and weave is 3. Cross is 4. Then we've got our hook, that's 5. And then pushing off that leg, cover and absorb that impact, that's 6. Okay? Our exercise we're going to throw in there can be a knees to chest jump, okay, or tuck jump. So we'll just jump up, land, right leg forwards. Jab, cross, bob and weave, cross, hook, cover. Okay, so during this whole pad drill, you'll start to notice your body, even without your arms, your body is going like this. Okay, and your feet are kind of turning with it. Alright, we're going jab, we're going cross, bob and weave, cross, hook, cover. Alright, really important that we engage our core and allow all that power to come up from the floor through our body into our arms. That's how we get powerful punches, okay guys? So make sure you're engaging your whole body. One more time all the way through. Jab, cross, bob and weave, cross, hook, cover, knee to chest jump, right leg forwards, jab, cross, bob and weave, cross, hook, cover, knee to chest jump, left leg forwards. And repeat, 2 minutes. Okay, run through that a few times, pause the video. Once you got it sussed out, join back in, and then we'll smash it. Okay guys, 2 minutes, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Jab, cross, bob and weave, cross, hook, cover, jump. If you get lost, guys, just start again. Don't pause. Try to keep moving the whole time. You need to think about it. Just start from the beginning again. Let your body figure it out. Should be relying on muscle memory by now for most of this drill. Another halfway. That's 15 seconds. And time. 1 minute rest. Okay, one more technique to add on. You might have a quick drink of water for this last one. Technique number 7 is going to be another hook off the same hand that you've already done a hook off. Okay, so makes it a little bit easier to remember. Basically, your last 3 techniques are going to be hook, cover, hook. Okay, so again, our body moving like this. Hook, cover, hook. So adding that onto the start of what we've already got. Jab, cross, bob and weave, cross, hook, cover, hook. So if you need to kind of break it down into sections, make it a little bit easier to remember, just think you've got your jab cross to start off with, bob and weave cross, and then your hook, cover, hook to finish. Okay, sometimes I find it easier if you just break it down into little chunks. Alright, oh, once you've done that, left leg forwards, jab, cross, bob and weave, cross, hook, cover, hook, 1 burpee. Get up, kick in, jab, right leg forwards, jab, cross, bob and weave, cross, hook, cover, hook, burpee, left leg forwards. That is the last of our drills, okay? Again guys, if you need a minute or 2 just to run through it slowly till you figured it out, that's fine. Then we've got 2 minute work. last 2 minutes of the day. So, guys, if you're ready, I think we'll get started. Let's get this finished off. Starting in 5 seconds. 3, 2, last one, best one. Here we go. Jab, cross, bottom weave, cross, hook, cover, hook. Ready. Right leg forwards. 10% guys, coming up to halfway. Ugh. 45 seconds. Seconds. Big push, let's finish strong. 5 seconds. And whew, finish there. Alright, that is us done. All 7 techniques. Very good cardio workout. I hope you save that to the end of your day anyway, otherwise that's the rest of your day gone. Shake out your arms. Left arm to the front, pull it across. Change arms. Left arm behind you. Change arms. Like feet shoulder width apart. Lean over to your left. And change to your right. Back to the middle, lift it behind you, grab hold of that foot. And change legs. And then cross one foot over the other, reach down nice and slowly towards your toes. And then slowly back up, change legs, same on the other side. And relax there. Okay, and then down for our champion stretch. Toe pointing straight up, heel on the floor. Push this knee out with your elbow. Extra stretch. And then we'll change sides. Right, middle, back up. Good. Okay. Right, guys, feet together, hands by your side, and bow. Excellent workout today. Any questions about anything we've done today, drop a comment down below or message me privately. Awesome. Right, see you later.